හරි ළමයි. එහෙනම් මම පටන් ගන්නම් අද දවසේ අපි කරපු ටික ආපහු ක්වික් මතක් කරගෙන යන්න. හරිනේ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ අහගෙන ඉන්න මම ටක් ගාලා ගියාගෙන යනවා. හොඳේ. බෝඩ් එක ලියන්නේ මොකුත් නැහැ. ඒතකොට මේක ඇයි ඕගොල්ලන්ට දෙන්නේ? මේක ආයි ආයි ඕගොල්ලෝ අහන්න. හරිනේ. මේක අහන්න අමතක නම් මේක අහන්න. මේ විනාඩි 5 10 ඇති ඔයාට අද. හරිනේ. හරි. අද අපි කතා කරන්න පටන් ගත්තේ ප්‍රෝටීන්ස් වලින්. හරිනේ. ප්‍රෝටීන්ස් ගත්තන් පස්සේ protein වල elemental composition එක OCHNS and made up of amino acids. Amino acids, there is a carbon molecule in the middle, carboxyl group, amino group, H and R group. R group is called as side chain. Different amino acids have different R groups. 20 types of amino acids based on the change in the R group. In glycine, R group is replaced by a hydrogen molecule. The backbone, we are calling the other groups except R group as backbone. This is a amino acid is a amphoteric molecule because it amino group is alkaline and carboxyl group is acidic. In formation, they form peptide bonds between amino group of one molecule and carboxyl group of other molecule, amino acid molecule. There are 4 levels of structural levels of proteins, important for their function. Primary structure, it is the unique sequence of linearly arranged amino acids linked by peptide bonds. Secondary structure, its primary structure coiled and folds to form the secondary structure. It is formed due to intramolecular hydrogen bonds which occurs between O of carboxyl group and H of amino group. There are 2 types, alpha helix in keratin, beta pleated in spider webs. Tertiary structure, secondary polypeptide chain coils and folds extensively to form a compact, unique, precise, functional, 3-dimensional shape that needed for its function. Tertiary structure occurs due to interaction within R group. They might be hydrogen bonds, disulfide bonds, ionic bonds, or weak van der Waals interactions. Examples, enzymes, myoglobins and albumin. In quaternary structure, there are more than one polypeptide chains which unite to form one functional protein. These separate polypeptide chains, we call them as subunits, protein subunits. They are held together by intra and intermolecular interactions. Hemoglobin and collagen are the examples. Denaturation of protein is the loss of specific 3-dimensional shape which is needed for their function. Factors affecting for denaturation: high temperature, high energy radiation, high acidic, alkaline or high concentration of salt, heavy metals, organic solvents and detergents. Functions, there are catalytic proteins like enzymes and structural proteins like collagen and keratin, storage proteins like albumin in eggs and casein in milk, transport proteins, hemoglobin and serum albumin. Serum albumin need to transport fatty acids. Hormones like insulin, glucagon, and contractile or motor proteins like actin, myosin, defensive proteins like immunoglobulin. That's all for the proteins. Then about nucleic acids, characteristics of nucleic acid, they are macromolecules and biopolymers. Monomer is nucleotide. Elemental composition, OCHN and P. Types, there are 2 types, DNA and RNA. Structure of nucleotide, there's a pentose sugar, nitrogenous base and phosphate group. There are 2 types of pentose sugars, riboses and deoxyriboses. And deoxyribose has less oxygen than ribose. Nitrogenous bases, there are 2 types, purines and pyrimidines. Purines are larger, they have 2 rings and they are A and G are the examples. And pyrimidine are smaller, single ring, CUT, cut is the examples for nitrogen bases of pyrimidines. Phosphate group gives a negative charge, acidic nature to the nucleotide molecule. Nucleotides without phosphate group, we call them as nucleosides. Adenosine, guanosine are the examples. Then functions of nucleotides, nucleic acids, the formation of nucleic acids, they form phosphodiester bonds between by condensation reaction between OH group of phosphate and the OH group of third carbon atom of pentose sugar. Backbone of nucleic acids formed by repeating pattern of sugar phosphate units. Nucleic acids are linear polymers. Back. Types of nucleic acid, there are two types depending on the type of pentose sugar, DNA and RNA. In DNA, there are ATGC, and RNA, there is AUGC. Structure of DNA molecule, it's a double-stranded structure. It's Watson-Crick model. Two antiparallel polynucleotide chains runs in opposite directions, spiral around the imaginary axis. In helix, outside sugar phosphate backbones, inside nitrogenous bases. Two strands are held together by hydrogen bonds between nitrogenous bases. These are called base pairing. In base pairing rule, specific purine is always pairs with specific pyrimidine. We call this complementary base pairing. AT double bond, GC triple bond. In complete turn, there are 10 nitrogen base pairings. Function of DNA, genetic information is storing and transmitting genetic information, and store genetic information need for protein synthesis. Then RNA structure, it's composed of ribonucleotides, single stranded. AUGC are the nitrogenous bases. Complementary base pairing occur within the molecule or with other RNA molecules, important to facilitate the three-dimensional shape needed for their function. AU double bond, GC triple bond. Types of RNA, messenger RNA, mRNA, they are linear molecules. Least abundant RNA type, function is copies genetic information needed for protein synthesis from DNA and transport it to the protein synthesis site. Transfer RNA or tRNA, it's linear, smallest one. It has three-looped structure. Its function is to transport amino acid to ribosomes. Then ribosomal RNA, rRNA, it's complex structure, irregular, most abundant type of RNA. Function is providing site where polypeptide chains form. Difference between DNA, RNA, DNA is double stranded and RNA is single stranded. DNA consists of ATGC, RNA consists of AUGC. Sugar molecule is deoxyribose in DNA, ribose in RNA. Nucleotides other than those found in nucleic acids, ATP is the universal carrier, NAD1, NAD+, NADP+, FAD. All three are coenzymes and electron transporters and oxidizing agents. NAD is oxidizing agent in respiration, NADP is oxidizing agent in photosynthesis. All these nucleotides have ribose as the pentose sugar. Then we talked about light microscope. In light microscope, visible light passes through the specimen, then through the glass lens and refracted in the eye. Refract the light and image is formed in the magnified and project in the eye. Single lens is the simplest microscope. Then compound microscope used in school laboratories and medical laboratories as a diagnostic tool. Important parameters: magnification. Magnification is the ratio of image size to the actual size. Then maximum magnification is 1000 times. Total magnification is multiplication of magnification of objective cell and objective lens and magnification of eyepiece lens. Light from the first object first pass through the first lens, then form an image. This image act as the object for the second lens. Resolution power is the minimum distance between 2 points to identify as two different points. In electron maximum resolution power is 0.2 micrometer in light microscope. It is a indication of clarity. Magnification limited due to resolution power. Then we talked about electron microscope, resolution power inversely proportionate to the lambda. So using less smaller wavelength with electrons with smaller wavelength, they produce electron microscope with higher resolution power. In electron microscope, it is 2 nanometers. in electron microscope, magnification is practically 5 into 10 to the power 5. By using electron microscope, we can see other organelles which can't be seen in the light microscope. There are two types of electron microscope: TM, transmission electron microscope, where the light electron beam passes through the specimen, and there are scanning electron microscope where electron beam reflect from the surface, which is used to see the three-dimensional shape. Then differences between light and electron microscope: light microscope glass lenses, they are magnets. In images can be seen in naked eye, can't be seen in naked eye. Specimen is non-living or living in light microscope, non-living in electron microscope. Colors, actual colors can be seen in light microscope, can't be seen in electron microscope. Dyes used to stain in light microscope, heavy metals used in electron microscope. We call them the cell theory. We have to know the basic structural and functional unities cell, and Robert Hooke found the cell. Levin van Hook found the single cellular organism. Schleiden found the plant cells are formed from cells, and Schwann found that animals are formed from cells, and Virchow told that all the cells are raised from pre-existing cells. There cell theory, there are 3 points. All the organisms are composed of one or more cells. The basic structural and functional unit of organism is cell. Then all cells are rising from pre-existing cell. In cellular organization, there are two types: prokaryotes and eukaryotes. All prokaryotes and eukaryotes have these four basic features. There's a plasma membrane, there's a cytosol, there's DNA, and there are ribosomes. In organisms, bacteria and between prokaryotes, there are examples of bacteria and archaebacteria, eukaryotes, protists, fungi, animals and plants. Cell size is less in prokaryotes, form mainly unicellular in prokaryotes. Eukaryotes are mainly multicellular. Evolutionary origin 3.5 billion years ago, prokaryotes, then eukaryotes 1.8 billion years ago. Cell division, binary fission in eukaryotes, mitosis and meiosis. Genetic material, DNA, circular DNA, which is naked and lies freely in the nucleoid area. In eukaryotes, DNA is linear, associated with proteins, and there's a within the nucleus. Prokaryotes have 78 ribosomes. Eukaryotes have both 78 and 88. Organelles, prokaryotes have less organelles. Eukaryotes have more organelles, which is more membrane bound. Cell wall is peptidoglycan or polysaccharides. In prokaryotes, eukaryotes, it's polysaccharides like cellulose in plants and chitin in fungal cell wall. Flagella simple and complex in eukaryotes. Prokaryotes, it's extracellular. Eukaryotes, it's intracellular. Respiration mostly in internal membranes in prokaryotes and mitochondria in eukaryotes. And photosynthesis take place in membranes in prokaryotes, in chloroplast in eukaryotes. And nitrogen fixation is some prokaryotes have the ability, but no eukaryote do nitrogen fixation. ඒ ටික ළමයි එහෙනම් අද පන්තියේ අපි උගන්වන්නේ. එතකොට ඕක ආයි වෙනම බලා ගන්න ඕගොල්ලෝ. මේ මම දාන්නම් ඕගොල්ලන්ට ළමයි Google මේ ෆෝම් එකක්, ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් ෆිල් කරලා මේ මට දාන්න, ක්ලාස් එකට ජොයින් වෙන්න කැමති ළමයි. එහෙනම් අපි ඊළඟ සතියේ හම්බෙමු උදේ 9ට මේ වගේම. එතකන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට good day.